Okay, AI bosses. Hey fam, what's going on? Listen, it's 5:15 a.m. in the morning on a what? I think this is Thursday morning. It's February 1st, and I just came across something playing around, doing something else. I discovered something and I was like, God damn, coach, you is so doggone good, honey. Listen, I searched and searched and searched to try to find this, and I could not find this for nothing. Nowhere. Nobody's got a YouTube video. Nobody's got a tutorial. Nobody's got a nothing. Nowhere, okay? But I ended up finding this out on my own because I was doing something that is amazing. Listen, I'm going to tell you this much. I put it to you like this. I just, in probably like the last it took me 4 hours. It took me 4 hours. In 4 hours, and that's because I wanted to be specific the way I did this. But anyways, if I just in 4 hours created enough marketing and promoting content, okay? I just created basically 3 months worth of content in 4 hours. But I know for 3 months straight, I'm going to have 2 ads go out every single day in regards to my brand, my business, my products. Bro, I just did this in 4 hours. It took me 4 hours to put together 3 months worth of content. That's just going to shoot out. And I know you probably like say, what? But that's not what I'm about to talk to you about. If you want to know exactly how I did that, guess you're going to join that SOB class so you can find out. But what I am going to tell you that I also ended up discovering is I went ahead and discovered how I can go ahead and answer that question y'all keep asking me about how can we bulk all of our watermarks on one picture at one time, or how can we watermark all of our pictures at one time. Y'all ask me this all the time, and I'd be like, I don't know yet. I don't know. Right now, I haven't found anything. Well, duh, it was sitting right up underneath my nose. But it's been sitting up underneath a lot of people's nose, and I don't think anybody knows. But y'all about to find out because I'm about to tell you. And now I have discovered how you can use it. So let me get to it and show you really quick. So my behind sitting around at the house just playing around with stuff and playing around with stuff and playing around with stuff because I'm putting together ads for my whole entire month, okay? And then I realized, well, shoot, I could put together ads for 2 months. Then I realized, oh my God, I could put together ads for several months. But I stopped at 90 days. And while I was doing it, I discovered something that I could do. And I was like, wait a minute, now if this is plausible, you done changed up the game, Canva. So let me show you exactly what I started doing. I'm going to run through this really quick and then I'll give a detailed one later. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, if you might already have this set up, but if you do, you're not going to want to do it. And this is all going to be a one-timer type of thing, at least for every time you kind of do it. Basically, let's get to it. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to get your blank area, okay? You're going to have your blank area that you have here. You're going to go over to your elements area, all right? And you're going to type in frame, right? You're going to type in frame. You're going to click the frame that you can go ahead and make fit in your square area, however you want to call it. If you right click, you still can't fill it out in the whole entire image. So with the frames, you literally do, because they are frames for a reason, so you can put them in certain spots. If y'all not using frames, y'all really should, especially with your AI artwork. Like, you really should be using the frames if you're not. But anyhow, you're going to go ahead and put the frame in there. You're going to spread it all the way out. Hold on. Let me go up here really quick because I've been playing with my logo, trying to make a new one because I'm not happy with what I got. So then you're going to, once you put the frame on there, then you're going to go ahead and copy and paste your logo design that you already have into the frame, or you'll go ahead and type it up and redo it on here. Now, y'all know already, my rule is go ahead and have more than your logo on here more than once. More than one time. Why? So that you can make it hard for a thief to want to take it off. Therefore, they'll just give the hell up and they'll keep it moving. But in this is just a tester. Read all about it. This is a small tester, but you see here, I put the frame in here. Let me get back to the topic of this all. And you're only going to have to do it this one time. All of this right here, you're going to have to do it the one freaking time. Okay? That's it. Now that this is all done, let's go ahead and get your images uploaded on here in one big move. So to do that, you are going to still have to drop your images into Canva. You're going to have to go to your uploads and you are going to have to drop images into Canva. All right, a whole bunch of them. But once you do that, if I was you, what I would do is I would start making folders. So if you go to your projects, in your projects is where you can make a bunch of different folders. Okay, it allows you to create folders right here. It allows you to star certain folders. It allows you to be able to just have the folders already prepared, so when you have images that you want to go ahead and share after you created them, one, they'll be in Canva for you to come back to edit for other designs and other things you need to do. So that's a great thing right off the top. But two, it's going to be great to work with this technique you're about to learn. So say you already have your creative folders, you can go straight to it. All the images that you want to work on, because you can just go to your folder, open up, and you can just drop your images right into that folder that you want. So if you got certain females that got futuristic looks, drop all your futuristic females in a futuristic folder. All of those images will be there straight off top. Yes, there's a video coming about sorting and organizing your Canva, so stay tuned for it. But you'll have all your images right here in this folder, right? Now, you're not going to put them over here at all, but they're going to end up over here. As you see, I only have one of these here, page 1 of 1. Everything is done in it. Everything's put on there. I got the frame in there. I got the watermark on there. I got my water lines on there, and everything's locked in. Now, and I know what folder I'm going to come back and use, right? Right. So now this is what we're going to do. Once you've done all that, you're going to come down to your bulk create. If you do not have bulk create, you're going to find that in the apps section, okay? If you go into your apps up here, and then if you scroll down, it's underneath your apps down here, okay? And you'll find it down there. It's called bulk creator, okay? I don't want pictures. Okay, there we go. But you're going to need to be, I don't want later either. I just want to be on bulk creator. There you go. So once you have it on here, you're going to get to your bulk creator. You're going to click on it. When you click on your bulk creator, this is going to pop up. Now, there's so much you can do with this, but we're only talking about this part right here. I'm not going to show you about the CSV stuff yet, any of that. You're going to actually have to take a class that I'm going to have coming up where I'm going to show you this, because it's oh my God, Canva, I just love her. Anyways, we're not going to mess with this. What we're going to do is we're going to mess with the enter data manually. So you're going to click this right here. Now you see I already got data over here, so I actually should have got rid of all of that. But I'm going to just say clear the table. Let me just clear the table. Now, usually when you hit the enter data manually, let me cancel this out. Usually when you hit this, what'll open up is these two of these will open up here. You'll have 2 text areas in this area, okay? But we're not going to use those, because I'm going to tell you about that at a later date, because this is amazing what you can do with this. But instead of us using those 2 text areas, we would end up backing out, deleting whatever's in those completely. And instead, we're just going to use this tab right here, which is the add image tab, okay? Now, where it says image right here, you're actually going to take that out, and you're going to type in frame. All right. Then you're going to come down to this area, and you're going to click that plus sign. When you click that plus sign, it's going to ask you if you want to search your media, and you can. If I'm correct, you can search your folders. Hold on. I might have to put in exactly what it's called. I can't remember how I did it the first time. Daggone it. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't actually remember how I did it the very first time when I accidentally put it on here. And I say accidentally, but I was able to put what I wanted on here, and it completely pulled up that folder, and I was able to get it. But if you can't get the folder, it's fine. But you still need to have those images uploaded, because what you're gonna have to do. Yeah, it's not there either. Oh, I messed up somewhere. I don't know how. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to still have to make sure it's uploaded on there. And then you would go through and you would click each one of your images. So you'll have to click this one. Then you'll have to come here and add. And you will have to go down to where it's at. And you'll have to click that one. Then you'll come here and add. And you'll have to scroll down to where it's at. But even though you got to click each one of them, it's fine. This is going to be way much easier than what you had to do before. You're just going to keep adding them on there, however many that you want. And I think you could do, well, let me not say however many. I think you could do up to 100 of them on here, okay? But you're going to go ahead and just add those images on here. Really quick. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick 8 of them. And just throw 8 of them on here really fast. Throw one more, one more, one more. One more. Boom. So now I got these 8 images that I created on here, okay? Once that is done, once I've added them on there, and I will go over the step again that I did to find out how you find them in bulk page on your folder page. But for now, that's how you would have to do it. Once I have them on there, and that only gonna take you a few seconds to add what you need to, I'm then gonna come over to done. I'm gonna hit that. Now you see it says frame, okay, and it tells you it ended on the 7th PNG, okay. I'm now gonna come over here to this section. I'm going to click. I want to make sure when I'm in here, I see that purple border. You see the purple border all the way around this whole entire thing, because I'm making sure that my arrow is on the frame that we just put in there. I'm going to right click that. I'm going to come down to connect data, and I'm going to click on that. You see where it says frame? It's talking about this over here. I'm going to go ahead and click frame. Once I've clicked frame, it goes away, and as you see now, it's got a purple check mark here. It's letting you know the frame data is connected to this right here. Now that that's done, I'm going to come here to continue. Once I hit continue, it's going to let me know all of these PNGs are ready. All 8 of them are ready. Boom, boom, boom. They're right here. They're ready to go, okay? Now that I know that they've all been clicked, the ones that I put on there, I'm going to now hit generate 8 designs, because I got 8 of them. It's going to do its business. It's going to generate what it needs to generate. And looky here. Oh my goodness. And again, this was just an example. This is from one of my coloring books, so it wouldn't be like this. But if it was my actual image, it's done. It's done again. It's done again. It's done again. It's done again. What? It's done again. What? It's done. What? I'm done. What? I'm done. You telling me I just made 20 images, and then I took those 20 images and I dropped them into Canva, because you know you can drag and drop 10 images at a time. I dropped them into Canva. I turned around and went to create bulk, and I only used one page, and I went ahead and upload them as images and hit generate, and it went ahead and gave me them all bulk and ready to go. Now all I got to do is come to my share, hit that download, boom, get that zip file, boom, open up that zip file, boom, go ahead and share them in the group, watermark, so Coach Brazil ain't got nothing to say to me. She can mind her business. What? Listen, for all of those that keep asking me, how do you do it? Now you know how. For all of those that are like, oh my God, she wants us to watermark every picture, it's so tedious. Now you know how. So you don't have to necessarily do it on your phone through the watermark app. You can actually go to Canva and get it set up and be done. And guess what else? Once you do this, you can save this one right here that it just made. Type in there what it is. You can put in there coloring. Hold on. I would put watermarked coloring pages. Boom. Once you do that, now it's saved. Now it's already a saved file with all your coloring pages watermarked, ready for you to put them and show them any place else you want. Why? Because that original piece, oh no, that's my original one. That's the one I did earlier. That made me so happy. Hold on, let me show y'all really quick. I had to shut it down for a second. Because the original piece you did is right here. So guess what? Now you can save this as bulk watermark template. Boom, save. Every time you want to add pictures to this one, all you need to have is this one here. You would do the same thing. You're going to just back out, because that probably won't even be there no more. But if it's there, you would just back out. You would go to your enter data. You would get rid of whatever. Well, this stuff won't be there no more. Once you back out of it, it's going to go away. So you'll have to go ahead and do your frame again and add that stuff on there. There's something else that you could do to this that is fire, but I ain't going to show you that. You're going to have to come to my class for me to show you that. You can play with it all you want to think you can figure it out, but you ain't going to. You're going to have to come to my class, okay? But otherwise, that's it, y'all. I try to make this as quick as possible. So go ahead and get in Canva and play with it, because this right here, baby, this is only one of the 12 breakthroughs I just discovered tonight. Just messing around, being silly, getting frustrated, cussing at everything. Wait until I show you the rest. All right, y'all. That's all from Coach Brazil. Y'all have a blessed one.